Your dog is obviously the most important person in your life.
That's not, I thought it would go. Alright, well. Hello everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to the channel. Man, I was just looking at my Rover account. Not quite going the way I thought it would go now, is it? It's really taking a bite out of me. Get it? Taking a bite out of me, Rover? Yep, in today's video we're going to go over what happened on Rover. Did I get to walk a dog? Did I not? Was I successful? Was I not? We're going to find out. It's time to go into the book and check the results. Let's go and do that. Alright, welcome back everyone. I hope you've been having a great week. We're going to go over what's been going on my Rover account. As you can see, it's been about a month now. We really haven't had much progress at all. I've actually gone back in and adjusted my price, put it down to $5 for a 30-minute walk, and that didn't tempt anyone. Posted a couple of more pictures, didn't make much of a difference. So, as sorry as I have to say, the Can I Rover edition is a fail. Oh, I know. I was hoping too that somebody would, be willing to give me a shot at walking their dog. I mean, $5 for 30 minutes, that's a bargain. There was no one else on there. Well, let me take that back. There was one other young lady, but she was a teenager. Now, this is nothing to say that there was any problem with Rover. There was no problem whatsoever. I think it had a lot to do with my availability. It was only available Saturdays and Sundays. I think it also had to do with my experience. I really didn't have much of a level of experience of any kind. I mean, yes, 50 years of owning a dog, but no, shall we say, commercial experience in walking dogs. Although, I don't see why I passed the background check, so I don't see why I wasn't worthy enough to walk someone's dog, but I get it. They say it's your best friend. Now, if the dog is your best friend, you need to go out and get some more friends. He can be a very good friend, and I guess a friend, but he should definitely not be your best friend. He's man's best friend, but shouldn't be your personal best friend. So, I'd have to say, the overall experience was not stressful. It was quite average as far as enjoyable goes for when you're working. The expense was minimal, so we'll go over that right now. There is a $25 out of pocket to you, the person that wants to get work. It's a $25 background check, and I could have went for the $50, and the $50 gets you a higher level badge on your account. But I thought for our experiment that investing $25 would be more than enough for now. And I still feel as though that didn't really make a difference. I went through a lot of the people in my area for the same time frame for the past 6 weeks. And out of the 8 people that I surveyed, none of them got a job either. So I don't feel as bad as I think I would if any of them would have got a job. But then again, I don't think I should feel bad at all because some of those people actually had experience. So I'd have to say the overall Rover experience was interesting. Not quite as lucrative as their advertising or their testimonials will attest to.
At Rover, we get that. Our app connects you and Peaches with nearby dog people ready to help.
It was rather easy, and there really was no problem at all getting to be one of their certified dog walkers. Now again, like I said, I was only available Saturdays, and then I even pumped in there a Sunday at the end, the last 2 weeks. So Saturday and Sunday, all day, and in the evening up until 9 o'clock at night. So I'd have to say that is probably one of the factors that definitely limited whether I was able to get a gig or not. I'm sure if you're available Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, your odds are going to be 7 times better, or at least 5 times better than mine were, right? And if you have, I would say, number 2, get some of your friends to leave you some referrals. I only had my one son that has a pet that left me a referral, and I think having several referrals probably would have also increased the ability for me to get a gig. So I'd say number 2, get as many friends to leave referrals as possible. When you sign up, they're going to have you put down the names and email addresses of people you've either sat the dog or walked the dog or cared for the dog for them. So my advice to you is, if you're going to get on Rover, be prepared with $25, because that kind of caught me out of the blue. I didn't know that was part of it, but it made sense. They got to know who they're sending out. Second, I'd say get as many friends to give you references as possible. The more references, I think, the more appealing your profile will be. The third thing is, I would say it's definitely, if it's going to be a part-time gig, you're going to need to be available more than just Saturday and Sunday. I really think part of the key to success there is being available 7 days a week, even if it's only for certain hours on weekdays that you may be working your regular job. It's still to your benefit to show in your profile that you're out there 7 days a week. So like I said, I didn't want to mislead anybody, so I wasn't going to put anything that wasn't true. But if I was trying to really do this for a living, I definitely put some hours every day of the week to be available. That'd be the next big thing. And I really think that, like anything else today, I think people that are very successful are people that are already tapping into their own network. So, asking people in your own community, and Rover is like a place for them to go to see that you're legit, but not necessarily to get your business. I think that you're going to have to organically first grow your business with neighbors and friends and relatives, and then use all of that to really, give your profile something that stands out. Because mine's is this blank page you see here with a picture of this wonderful, trustworthy looking guy. But I don't think that's quite enough. I think you really have to respond with other people's opinion. I know people love other people's opinion. So that'd be my next and last probably piece of advice. If you're going on Rover, you're going to need the opinion of your colleagues and friends, people from school, people at work. Get your thing covered in reviews and referrals. That may be key as well. So I guess what I'm saying, to break it down quickly, would be number 1, definitely lots of pictures with you and pets. Number 2, availability 7 days a week, morning, noon, and night. Number 3, lots of referrals from friends, relatives, and colleagues. And number 4, I would say overall, the most important thing would be to first draw from your own base of contacts. Get a lot of gigs, even if I guess volunteering. But if you're looking to make money, volunteering doesn't help much. But I would say tap into your own network first. Neighbors, friends, people who are tied up at school. So when you build your Rover platform and you put your profile up, it will be so inundated with actual real-time work already that it won't just be a blank page like you see here. There'll be much more to it and much more going on. You'll have lots of your pet pictures. I didn't have any. I should have put up some under my own pet, but the only pet I had to use was my son's, so it would have been kind of shady showing the pet I walked as my own. Yeah, it probably wouldn't have hurt, but I would say get some pictures in there, and it won't be a blank, nothing going on, total of 0. Wah, wah, wah. Total of 0. The first can I cannot, my friends. I cannot get a job walking a dog on Rover. But hey, that's what this experiment's all about, right? It's called Can I? It's not called I have it, or something along that nature. It's a social experiment to see if I can get a job doing certain things. So, as far as a pet walker, I cannot. But we never let that stop us here on this channel. The book says we go on. And the book had a wonderful idea. The next job I go after is going to be one in a physical service industry, thus leading to less amount of trust in something alive and personally important. More about trust and the lazy factor that I'm going to tap into. I'm looking for those that cannot do for themselves and have not much of a choice but to hire others to do for them. So, I'm going to do my research. I'm going to get my homework going. I'm going to find a website, an app, a place where I can see if can I be a mover? Can I move someone something? TV, bedroom, house, I don't know, car, truck, boat. I mean, I can move anything. I can drive anything. So our next Can I is going to circle around, can I be a mover? Can I get a gig moving somebody's stuff, doing some physical labor? I think I'm going to be a little more successful at that. Haven't figured out what app I'll be using yet, but there's a few good ones out there. Like a 2 guys at a truck type deal, backup deal. Yeah, they're always looking for people. There's these apps, Move It or whatever. I'm going to find one that's really good. We're going to go through the process of signing up. And hopefully, this time, I can get a gig moving someone's stuff. But that remains to be seen. But we live, we learn, and we enjoy. So, let me know in those comments down below. Did you enjoy the Can I First series? Was it good? Did it show you that you don't always have to succeed for it to be rewarding and interesting? I certainly hope so. But I have a really good feeling about the next one. I really think I can get a gig moving somebody's stuff physical labor-wise. Even though I'm not a 19-year-old. Still think I can do it. A lot of lazy people out there. Not to say lazy is bad, just saying if you don't want to pick it up yourself, why not hire somebody if you can? I'd do it. Hopefully, someone will hire me. So, stay tuned for the next Can I, where we'll find an app to be a physical laborer. But, for now, y'all know how we do it on this channel. Comment, like, subscribe. Love ya. See y'all in the next one. Yeah, cannot be a dog walker, just not in my genes. Next time.